Use the referral link in the description to g2a.com for all of your Xbox codes, PlayStation codes and video games, and be sure to use the code CHES at checkout to get yourself 3% cashback. Hey guys, welcome to episode 8 of the journey here on FIFA 19. We continue on today by switching to Danny Williams. We're continuing his story at Chelsea, and the next game is a Champions League tie against Ajax. Of course, last time out with Danny at least, we unfortunately got somehow a defeat against Paris Saint-Germain, despite drawing 0-0 in the 90th minute. When I got substituted off, we somehow managed to ending up losing when I simulated the rest of the game. So that was frustrating, but hopefully we can be more positive today. And if I can get myself a goal or an assist and actively contribute to the progression of the team, then we won't need to worry about having to simulate games because I've been substituted off, will we? And we've been signed as the face of Macmillan's Fish and Chips.
Hey, can you grab that thing? Yeah. All right. It's called a lighting shield. Just stand over there. Angle it. Good. A little more. Good
Again.
job. Danny. Hi. A little higher, please. Great. Great.
Fish and chips.
Okay. Okay, we got it. Thank you, Danny.
Well, that was simple. He's not even taking his camera with him. That was really low budget. Drop the video a like if you enjoy. Subscribe to the channel too to make sure you don't miss out on any further content. We are going to crack on now. I haven't yet seen a picture of Danny as the face of Macmillan's Fish and Chips, but hopefully that will happen at some point soon. What's happening right now, though, is another training drill. Here we go, then, in the starting lineup again. Ajax at home in the Champions League. Could really do with 3 points here. Let's see if we can crack on. And yeah, we are third after 2 games, level with Ajax. So getting a win here is actually very, very important. Get that out to Willian. He's onside. I'm still here in support. I'll call for it. He'll find me. And Danny Williams draws a save out of Banana on his left foot. Not the best of efforts. If I could have put my right foot straight through that, might have had a better chance of actually getting it into the back of the net. But a positive start. We'll push forward from there and I hope to keep that kind of form going. Kante. In there to Hazard, to Kante. Marcus Alonso, Hazard to me. I'll play through Jorginho. We'll tell him to shoot. Oh, good save by Nana. Can he get to the follow-up? No, he can't. Wow. Jorginho with a great opportunity to give us a 1-0 lead. Arguably the best chance of the game so far for either side. Not able to take it. Fabregas into me. Oh, we will draw a save out of Banana for the second time. Trying desperately to get ourselves in front here. 3 good chances in the game so far. Averaging 1 every 10 minutes. Surely if we can keep that up, average 9 throughout the game, we have to get a goal at some point. Kante, lovely ball to Hazard. Into me. See Willian. Oh, we've fed him in well. He's onside. Willian in the box. Forced himself a long way wide here. Could get it back to me. Jorginho has found me. My shot is blocked. Willian, I set him in one-on-one and he's run away from goal. Fabregas into me. We'll get to N'Golo. He can go to Hazard. Hazard can play me through. And we're in. Danny Williams. Oh, and Nana with a save again. Oh, I can't seem to score here against Ajax. Trying everything. Absolutely everything. Can we get a header from this corner maybe? Trying to get underneath it. It's going to drop to an Ajax man and smacked away. Right, getting my instructions. I want a 7.7 rating. Score the next goal and win the game. If we get the next goal, we will almost certainly win the game. I'll definitely get my 7.7 rating and we'll get all of the criteria. So, continue in the same vein. I've had a number of chances so far. Just haven't quite yet been able to get the ball into the back of the net. I've had 3 shots on target. So far 3 saves by Nana. Jorginho again. Oh, now's the chance. Now's the chance. Eden Hazard. No, another Nana save. Another Nana save. The man has been unbreakable today. We just can't beat him. Infinitely better than he... Oh, I'm being substituted off. I'm being substituted off. I've been the best player on the pitch for Chelsea. Hands down the best player on the pitch. Simulate the rest of the game. We'll see what happens. Probably remains as a 0-0 draw. A 2-0 win. That strikes me as scripting, don't you think? I played very well in that game. 7.6. Had numerous chances, just their goalkeeper was on fire. Onana was terrible for me last year at Southampton when I bought him. Danny looks very happy. Ringo doesn't.
Where do I sign?
Oh, is that
Seven
the
figures for
house?
that.
Less 10%.
7 figures.
I think it's just about in your budget, Danny. About time you moved out of this place. My mate can't hold on to it for much longer. Have to call in some serious
his brother sent me a
favours.
message.
Give us a minute, will you? Yeah?
Well, for that price, I'd want servants thrown in, pal.
Anyways, it takes time
Nothing's
to
changed,
free up
being
that
Paul,
kind
ready
of
for
cash.
another loss. Oh.
Either that or the money's not there.
Seems like you're in a bit of a hurry to sort this deal, pal. Or maybe you've got something riding on it yourself. Huh?
Angry Danny is angry. And I really don't trust Michael. I think Ringo might have a point. He's probably got some backhander going on with this apartment. Fully expect that if we do end up buying the house, hopefully it gives me an option, because I'd rather not spend 7 figures on a house in Danny Williams' current situation. We'll just have to wait and see how things pan out. I've gotten to the point now where I'm quite simply just simulating training. I'm so bored of doing training drills on the journey. I'll be completely honest. I just want to get through it. Literally, I've done more training drills than I have played games.
Oh, come on, seriously? Who's coming up with these?
Inform Alex Hunter.
Okay. Here goes nothing.
Oh.
Yes! Get in!
Oh, finally,
Seriously,
my gold card.
Nice one.
75
EA
rated.
is finally starting to appreciate the genius that is the Williams.
I was like
About
bronze
calling.
last time we checked, when I in like FIFA 17.
Alex Hunter's phone?
Oh, yeah. Can I speak to...
No, he's busy.
What? No, can you give him a...
Bye now. Ciao, ciao.
Well, that was
Ah,
rude.
that ties in with the last episode. And we know how the timelines are
Who's
progressing.
having a man now, my son?
Well, nice to see Danny Williams actually be happy with a 75 rated. I'd probably still be quite frustrated. Right, Ajax away next. Let's go out and actually try and beat them with me on the pitch this time. Alonso with a throw. There's Kante. Down to Hazard. Into the middle. I'm trying to get to that. I can't. Ties to it, gets to it first. But there's Zappacosta and Golo. Hazard. Through to me. Run of Marcos Alonso is very good. Again, I'm getting stuck on people in the middle. No one can get there to receive possession from the cross. We'll look to turn. Get tackled. Get that inside there to Cesc. Here's Jorginho. Willian. Come on, we're dominating in the area right now. Again, all over Ajax, but can't seem to get a goal so far. Away from home at the Ajax arena. Cross to come in here. It's headed my way, but it's a poor corner. I'll call for the pass. Willian helps it on to me. Lay that into Jorginho. He's gone for a 1-2 when I told him to shoot. That's frustrating. 0-0 after 24 minutes, but again, we're looking like we are going to be the team to score if a goal's going to go in. Fired into me. Get that through there, looking for Nazar. I'm going to try and get myself into the box, into a position to receive the ball. Oh, Eden, just doing too much with it. Cesc Fabregas brings that down well, but loses possession via N'Golo Kante. AI just don't hold on to the ball very well at the minute. But we're doing our best personally to help them out. Been a few calls to lower the difficulty on this series, but I like the challenge of not having it set to like professional or world class or something. I like the challenge of it being harder to score and harder to get the results that we need. Like, if I need a helping hand to help the story along, then as we saw with the first game against Ajax, it will do it for me. But with regards my own performances when I'm on the pitch, I like the challenge. I want the challenge. I don't want to be scoring a hat-trick every single game. I find that boring. So I'm going to leave the difficulty setting where it is and try my best to improve at the game. And that way, we will end up getting the results that we need and the performances that we need from me on the pitch. It's a learning curve for FIFA 19. This game is a lot different to FIFA 18. So it is going to take time to improve on the pitch, especially playing as one player. That's why I'm doing this series first, before starting a My Player. And then hopefully, by the time we get to starting a My Player, I'll have a better grip, a better grasp of the mechanics on the game, so that I can be more effective when it comes to a longer term series like My Player, where the story element isn't quite so important. 15 or so minutes to go here. Still 0-0. But hopefully we can get the chance to go in front sooner rather than later. There's the final whistle. It's a draw. Danny Williams furious with himself, as you can see there. Didn't have as many chances in this one as we did in the first. It's a point away from home in the Netherlands. We'll take it. We should still be second in the group. And I believe we'll be playing PSG again next. Obviously, that's why Terry messaged us in the first place. Dubbed Beanpole by our brother. I think it might be time to show Terry exactly what the Beanpole can do. We've got some more skill points with Danny now. I have 4 available to me. I can do the ball control for 2, which I think is important. And then I believe I'm going to have to unlock this route as well to be able to get to target man. So we'll go for acceleration as well, and we'll quite simply just work our way down here. Shot power, strength, and then heading accuracy to become the target man that the manager wants us to be. 79 rated though. We are growing well with Danny Williams. He was 75 at the beginning of the series, and now he's gone up 4 ratings to 79. He's progressing very well. We just need to keep that going, and hopefully not spend £7 figures, or upwards of £1 million on a house that we quite simply don't need. And I think that our manager is being slightly dishonest with the way that the whole thing has come about. But we'll be switching to Kim for the next episode. So actually, no, let's continue on with Kim and do that now. Let's have a longer journey episode today, shall we? Let's switch to Kim. It's time to continue on with the Women's World Cup journey. We actually have 3 attribute skill points we can use for Kim available to us at the minute. And I kind of want to continue on this finisher side of things. I very much need her to be stronger, actually. So I'm going to use strength. Could use shot power or long shots. Let's up shot power as well. We're drastically improving Kim overall, just as we're drastically improving Danny overall. And up next for us is a match day against Sweden in the Women's World Cup. Here we go again. This should be the first knockout round, actually, I think. No, it's not. It's the final group stage game, of course, where we are in the starting lineup after being dropped for the game against Netherlands. And we lost it, but we are still top of the group. Every team is on 3 points. Talk about finely balanced. Set press away here. As we mentioned in the previous episode with Kim, this US women's national side just quite simply aren't good enough to play as just Kim. We've tried multiple times to play as just Kim. We've played as just Kim and Alex with the whole partners thing. They're just not good enough. The AI can't win games as the US women's national team. So I'm having to play as the entire team for just Kim's side of the story to ensure that we can progress the story at the rate that it's supposed to go and get the results we need to advance. Because presumably if I continue to lose games or draw games as the US women's national side, we won't be able to get as far as the story needs us to, and it will do what it did last year, where it's a scenario where you actually need, it won't let you continue the story unless you win the game. And that will probably be the situation with this women's national side, unless we crack on, play as the whole team and get the results. So it's a case of doing what we have to advance the story in this side of things. But with Danny and Alex, I'll still only be playing as just the individual player. This is just needs must with the women's national side, unfortunately. Try and get Kim played in here. We added to her strength, and she was giving her best there, but still not strong enough to hold off the Swedish defender. Getting Kim's instructions now halfway through the second half. We need to up our current match rating by 0.3. This is very much doable. There's been a chance per side in this game. 1 shot each in an hour's worth of football. This US women's national side, I know I keep repeating it, but it becomes more and more evident every single time I play with them. They're just terrible on FIFA. Absolutely woeful. Alex Morgan will get the turn in here. Look for Kim, but can't find her. I'm struggling. I struggled with a single player. I struggled when controlling two. And I'm struggling when controlling the whole team with this US Women's National Team. They're just shit. Let's go into the middle. Shot. Saved. That was dangerous, but we dealt with it. See if we can go on a counter of sorts. Kim. Oh, it's a terrible pass. Come on, Kim. It doesn't help that the one person you want to do well is like the worst person on the field. Kim is not very good either. And it really doesn't help me at all, but the risk of being subbed out right now. We're playing with a full team. I don't know what happens if I'm playing with a full team as you get subbed out. I don't know whether I get to continue to play on as the whole team for the rest of the game, or whether it's the same watch or simulate. I'm not entirely too sure. I guess we'll find out if I do end up getting subbed. Here is Kim again, into Alex Morgan. Oh, it's a terrible ball. Given away again. Just over 10 minutes to go. Nice ball into a high. Here's Kylie Lloyd. Nice ball through to Matthias. Kim. Back to Matthias again. Rapinoe. Nice touch by Kylie Lloyd. Is this the moment? It's not. Kylen with the stop. I thought that was it. I thought that was game. We're about, well, that is game as it happens, but I thought we were about to win it there. A 0-0 draw against Sweden. Not sure what the other result was in the other game. There's only so many times I can say I hate playing with this US Women's National side. I like the story elements, but this team are just god-awful, painful to play with. We shall crack on though, and hopefully the story will redeem it. Speaking of the story, dinner with Daddy.
Thank you.
Oui, monsieur.
Thank you.
Mon plaisir.
This seems frosty.
This place is ridiculous.
Oh, you can thank your brother for that. He sorted this table, room, where his people did. He's got himself some nice.
Yeah, sure does.
You know how he got that?
Well,
by going pro.
Congratulations are in order. My daughter in the World Cup knockout stages. So,
she seems so happy.
different game now.
You can save the pep talk, Dad. I get enough of those from De Silva.
I didn't mean to insult you, Kim. I was just caught off guard, is all. You have to admit it's a pretty massive change of heart not going to college. What if Seattle didn't work out? What if
All I wanted to do was talk about it. Just see. And all you could do is knock me down. Now I know how Alex felt.
Kim, please.
Shots fired.
I'm sorry.
It's your life, Kim. Your career, your choice. We can still talk about it if you want to. Just try not to get too dazzled.
I know you're just looking out for me. But I'm not you, Dad. I have a shot to do something special, to be someone special. You have to let me go.
It was kind of backhanded from Kim, basically telling her dad that he was never someone special, even though he had a promising career. It was only the injury that stopped him. We achieved none of the objectives in Chapter 2. Continue the journey, please. Right. That didn't go according to plan, but we are through to the next round of the World Cup somehow. I don't like playing as Kim Hunter. I like the story, very invested in the story. The gameplay, not so much. Enjoying actually playing with Alex and Danny though, and we will continue on with Alex in the next episode tomorrow. Drop this video a like if you enjoyed, subscribe to the channel too for more. I won't be changing the difficulty though, please stop hounding me in the comments. I enjoy the challenge, so I'm going to keep it as it is, but I'll see you next time.